Are you a transporter and you have some vehicles in which you have installed GPS tracker, but you are facing difficulty in understanding as to how to track these vehicles using the GPS gateway panel? What is the way you can know how many kilometers these vehicles have covered, how to see their live status on map, or how to download their report? Today, through this video, I'm going to make you understand how to completely make use of GPS gateway panel so that you can utilize all the benefits of it. Let's start then. So your first step is to open the website track.gpsgateway.in in Google. Then you will enter your username ID and password here and click on login. After login, this is how your screen will appear. Here you can see in the middle of the screen there is a map. On the left hand side and the right hand side there are some information that you can see. Let us now understand this information displayed on screen one by one. First we will understand this. On the left hand side of map you can see it is written running, idle and stop. If you click on running, then you will only be able to see the vehicles that are in the running mode. Running vehicles are represented by green color. Clicking on idle will display only those vehicles on screen whose ignition is on but they are not moving. Idle vehicles are represented by yellow color. And if you click on stop, you will see only those vehicles on screen which are in stop mode. Stop vehicles are represented by red color. If you want to see only a specific vehicle on the map, then you will mention the name of that vehicle in the search option here. Upon searching, you will only see that vehicle on screen which you have searched. If you move the cursor around this vehicle, you will see its details like its speed, its time, etc. If you wish to see the map in the satellite mode, then you can enable that mode from here, and now you can see the information on map in the satellite mode. Apart from this, on the right hand side of screen you can view the details of this vehicle like its status, its address, longitude and latitude. Now let's come back to the main dashboard. From here we will talk about tracking dashboard, in which on the right hand side you can see one list that mentions all running, stop and idle. Here you are able to see the details of the vehicle, and the first icon you see here is that of navigation. If you want to navigate from your location to the location of the vehicle, you will click on this icon. Upon clicking, this page will appear on screen. You have to mention your start location here. Now from this start location, you can see the time and the distance that is required to reach the location of the vehicle. From driven today mentioned here, you can see how many kilometers this vehicle has covered today. The icon that you see here is replay icon. Upon clicking on this icon, you will be able to see the complete information as the destination this vehicle has covered today. If you wish to see this information on satellite mode, you can enable that from here. This option is to zoom in and zoom out, and this is for speed. You can change the speed of replay from slow to fast from here. This icon that you see here is of GPS and GPRS. GPRS is for internet and GPS is for data. After this, the key-shaped icon that you see here represents ignition, and it shows you whether the ignition of your vehicle is on or off. And this icon is for battery. This is present inside the GPS tracker. This icon represents whether GPS is connected to the vehicle or not. This view icon that you can see here, if you click on it, then you can see the live status of your vehicle, and along with that the details of the vehicle can be seen on the right hand side. Now let's get into list dashboard. When you click on list dashboard, you will see a screen like this on your system. Here you can see that this graph is representing the running, idle and stop status of your vehicles. Beneath this, you can see the list of these vehicles with their details mentioned. For example, GPS, ignition, motion, status, live tracking, replay, type, address, last data, parking enable, total driver and lock. Here your GPS is telling you whether the data is on or off. Ignition status of your vehicle is visible from here. If you want to live track this vehicle, then you will have to click here on live tracking. If you want to know the type of your vehicle, whether it is scooty, truck or car, you can see that from here. For knowing the address, you can refer here. To know when was the last time and date you received data, you will know from here. If the main parking is enabled or disabled in your vehicle, you can view that from here. How many kilometers your vehicle has traveled is the information that you can refer from here. Next option is Advanced Dashboard. It means that options available on screen are advanced in nature. Foremost, we will filter the vehicles from here. Let's suppose you only want to see those vehicles which are in stop state. Then you will select stop from here. Now if you want to see the list of these vehicles in Excel and CSV and download it, then you can select the format from here and download the file. For example, I have selected CSV and clicked on it. The files gets downloaded. Now let us talk about the format you wish to see these details in. You can select that from here. If you want to see the list format for vehicle detail, click on the list. If you want to only see the map on screen, click on map icon, and if you want to see both list and map, then you can click on the third icon. One more thing that you can see here is the vehicles you see here and in a group. But if you want to see numbers instead of this group, then you can enable cluster from here. Now instead of vehicle group, you can see vehicle number. If you want to see the traffic of vehicles on screen, then you can enable the traffic option from here. This option is for full screen. If you enable this option, you will be able to see the map in full screen mode. Now we will talk about the next option, which is its status. You can see here whether the vehicle is running or in the stop state. If it is stopped, then for how long it is in this state. If you click on the view icon here, then you will see this vehicle on the map. If you want to see any other vehicle on screen, then you will search for that vehicle here by putting its number. On doing so, you will see that vehicle on map and its status can also be seen on the map. If you want to see the old data of your vehicle, then in that case you will visit History View. From here, you will get the complete information about your vehicle, like from morning till evening on a certain day, what was the starting point of the vehicle and what was the end point. When you click on the right hand side here, then whichever vehicle you wish to see the history of, you can put the number here. After this, from which date and time and until when you wish to see the history of this vehicle, you must select those details from here and then click on the submit button. Upon submitting, you will see the complete history, like its starting location, last location, how many kilometers it has covered during that time. Apart from this, if you want to view the destination in between that it has covered, you can click on the details here. After you click on details, you will see that small circles appear on the map throughout the route of vehicle. If you take your cursor on these small circles, you will see the location of vehicle, its speed that it maintained on that location during its journey. The replay option that you can see here, it replays for you the entire path on screen that a vehicle covers on a certain day. For that, you will have to click here on the right hand side. Upon clicking, you must enter the number of the vehicle for which you want to replay off. After that, from when until when you wish to see the replay, you have to enter the details here. After entering all the details, you will have to click on submit. Upon submitting, you can see on screen the replay of vehicle and where all it went that day. If you wish to adjust the speed of replay to fast or slow, you can do that from here. We will now talk about live view option. If you want to see the live status of any vehicle, you can view it from here on the right hand side. You will have to select the vehicle you wish to see the live status of. After selecting it, you will be able to see all the details of that vehicle here and its live status on the map. If you want to see the live status of this vehicle on satellite mode, then you can enable satellite mode from here. Now let's talk about reports. If you want to view any report of your vehicle like detailed report, day-wise summary, ignition report, running report, etc., then you will have to click here. Upon clicking a page like this will open. Now here you can see that there is an option for vehicle selection. Whichever vehicle you wish to see and download the report for, you can select that vehicle from here. After that, here you will put the start date and time, and from here you will select the end date and time. After that, you will click on show report and now you can see the report as you want it. If you wish to download this report, you can do so in CSV, PDF or Excel sheet. Now let's move to admin option. The first option in admin is devices. In devices, you can change the number of whichever vehicle you want. From here, the first option in admin is POI. POI means point of interest. You can assign your vehicles a location. If your vehicle enters into the 500-meter vicinity of that location, you will receive alerts. To understand this, we will put a location in the search bar here. I am writing Connaught Place, Delhi here just as an example. Then on the right hand side, here is the POI name option. We will mention a place in the whole of Connaught Place and mention it here. I have written Northern Railway Central Hospital here. In the POI description, I have written report. Radius meter will be kept as 500 meters only. Latitude and longitude does not need to be mentioned, it will get selected itself. After that, the moment I click on set, you will see a circle around the vicinity of POI covering 500 meters. This means that when this vehicle whose assigned POI is as mentioned location, it comes in the 500 meter range, then the transporter will be alerted about it. Next option is draw geofence. If you want to custom mark an area, for example, just assume that you own a lot of trucks and you want to mark an industrial area from where the material is loaded and unloaded in the trucks. Then you will go in this option and select that area. For your understanding, I have selected IMT Manesar. Now in the geofence name option, I will write IMT Manesar, and in the description, I will mention material. Now you can see an icon of draw a line on map on the upper side. Click on that and custom mark the location that you want to.
Let's get started with advanced vehicle tracking software. GPS Gateway is providing very useful white label complete tracking software. Tracking